Iran has been our neighbor for thousands of years and will remain our neighbor. And we've had relations with Iran that have gone up and down historically, but in more recent times, this is not the first time that relations were broken between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Now we see that there is the willingness on both sides to restore relations after the break that happened, I think, nearly 7 years ago or 8 years ago, when Iranian demonstrators invaded the Saudi embassy in Tehran and the Saudi consulate in Mashhad. And as a result of that, relations were broken. So my view is that we should take advantage of this decision by both sides to improve the relationship along very clear and demonstrable parameters, which are, as said in the statement, the United Nations Charter, the issue of non-interference in the affairs of others, the issue of respecting territorial integrity of each other, and returning back to the security treaty and agreement that we had with Iran that was signed in 2001. And for Saudi Arabia, the so-called Abrahamic Accords do not meet the qualifications for Saudi Arabia to join them, because they basically don't deal with the Palestinian issue and leave it unresolved. And we think the Arab Peace Initiative is a more viable and a more just and equitable solution to the Arab-Israeli dispute. Palestinian issue has to be resolved for peace to happen between Israel and its Arab neighbors. Unfortunately, the Israelis did not accept the Arab Peace Initiative, and they still don't accept the Arab Peace Initiative. So this is something, I think, that has to be resolved not just by us in the area, but by the world community. Inasmuch as we see in Ukraine, for example, there is a very strong Western decision to sanction Russia for occupying the territory of Ukraine and making the Ukrainian people refugees in other countries, etc. We think the same should be applied to Palestine. When we see the Israelis occupying Palestine and causing refugees from there to go in other Arab countries. So this is where we stand on that issue. The kingdom wants to have relations with every part of the world. And of course, particularly in the Balkans, if you know, when the issue of Bosnia-Herzegovina erupted on the world with the military clash by Serbia and by Croatia and Bosnia-Herzegovina, the kingdom very forcefully provided support for Bosnia because they were being attacked by others. So we're fully engaged with the people. We have relations with all of the countries there, whether it is Bosnia-Herzegovina or Serbia or Croatia or Montenegro or whatever. So we want to be friends with everybody.